Manga Shake here doing something a little different here on the bike channel, and I wanted to do a narrated little ride along. And this is just going to be a short one as a test sample using two little single track trails. These are both blue rated here on Placer County Park system. You can find this on Trail Forks, and this that you're seeing me ride on now is a short little connector called Backdoor. And as you see here, I popped up a little image. This is Playhouse Loop. It is a blue rated, all very tight single track, kind of like a snaking ribbon of single track at the top ridge line after you've climbed. In this case, I took Highline, which is a 1 mile long climb up to the what's one of the higher points of the whole park. And at the top you have this nice little loop to take a little ride around. And again, Backdoor connects over to Playhouse. And as you see, this is a kind of twisty, curvy, tight little ribbon of single track that I would say is mildly techy. It has a bit of rocks and roots and a little bit of flow sections like right here where you get a little back and forth and some up and down kind of mini roller coaster ride. And it also connects over on the farthest point, basically, as you go through this little pinch point between the trees. There's a couple of those. It also connects to a Black Diamond downhill section. And my legs are still feeling it right here. You see, I slowed down climbing up. This is a bit of a grade, but my helmet mount doesn't really pick up. I will probably be switching to a chest mount. I think that gives a better perspective. This is a new camera. This is the Acaso, I believe it's called the, they're trying to be the GoPro Hero. It's a Brave 7 is what it's called. It's basically trying to be the GoPro Hero. But it's an Acaso that's rated for 4K, and it's actually quite a big upgrade over my previous Acaso that I bought all the way back in 2018. At least the footage here versus what I was uploading is much better. But I plan to do more of these if this turns out to be pretty good and at least well liked, so you can get to see the trails that I'm riding when I test out these bikes. Now I'm looking off to the right there. That is the top of Hercules, which you can find. Again, the whole Placer County trail system, the system is on Trail Forks, so you can find this to take a look at and see what I'm riding if you want to compare it to what you ride. This ride here is the Mongoose Ledge that I'm actually testing out. I've rode 3 rides now on it after doing some upgrades, and I take a pause here to get a drink. I'm also trying out a Ozark Trail hydration pack, and I do not recommend it. Right now the pause is because the bite valve actually got stuck inside. It has a dust cover that you can slip on, and the bite valve actually pulled off and got stuck in to the dust cover. So I do not recommend that without a change, which I might do a separate video for the whole hydration pack. It was only $18 when I bought it, and I'm going to spend a few dollars to put a Camelback bite valve. And then basically, the pack itself is great. It has all the pockets I need to put like my keys, a multi-tool, a couple tire levers, things like that. And it was only $18 when I bought it. So get rid of the bite valve. Because as you see, it had me stopping to fix it. And continuing on now, I'm on the, you'd say, past the 6 o'clock position on the loop, coming back towards Backdoor. And again, the helmet mount does not do justice. It's like, this is second gear. I still have the stock crankset, so I think that's a 32 tooth on the front, but I put the Shimano Q's drivetrain, and it's like, I am cranking here. It's actually fairly steep and doesn't look like it from my helmet mount perspective. And also, I've rode 3 times in 2 days, and my legs were feeling it. Because after a mile of climbing, it does catch up to you eventually. And now I can actually see where it's leveled out. I came up that little grade. It's not too bad of a distance, but it does kick up to like 6 or 7% there. But here's back at the junction to get back on backdoor and back into some flow. I'm actually kicking away a stick that got stuck in between my rear derailleur and then cassette and spokes. Kept going, didn't stop. Just used my right foot to kick it free. And then get the pace picked back up. And it was an absolutely, as you can see, the greenery has just about started to fully come out. It was about an 81 or 82 degree day here that's Fahrenheit. I do know I have some European viewers. That was about 81, 82 degrees, but also had about like 70 some percent humidity. As I catch back up to the triple intersection here, lean the ledge against this nice little beech tree, and take a look back. That's where I'm going to head. There's high line I came up from, low line I'm going to go down, and back door that takes over to Playhouse Loop. I'll end here with a quick look at the ledge. That was a fun little ride, and hope you guys enjoyed this little narrated ride along.